Alright, where am I? Now entering mobius. Well, I guess I'll be entering wherever this place is. Into the void. Right. Hello?
Hey, just so you know, everything this was, it really was real to me. So, call me back.
Alright. Guess, break up?
Hi, my name is Jack, um, better known as Church. I'm the creator of this world, and I'll be your
Alright.
guide throughout it. I'm going to tell you the story of Mobius, which, by definition, is the past 2 years of my life.
Alright.
So whenever you're ready, you can just grab that disc right off the desk and put it into the play.
Oh, red versus blue. I like it. Is that how you have the name Church? Oh, there was something in that drink. And this seems already oddly familiar with narration style. Very, I don't know, Stanley Parablettes. Madness. Into madness. I know madness well.
I can't tell if it looks more like a stand-up comedy stage or a funeral home.
Okay then. Interesting comment. Chapter 1. Madness. Wait, this is very beginner's
Picture
guide.
this. You have a little idea for a world. So you start with that idea, you begin work on this little project, and the people you show it to start to take interest in it. That recognition really drives you. But soon
Yeah.
enough, you hit a roadblock. You don't really know what you're doing. You're full of this promise of something great, but truly you started work on an idea that you never finished.
Yeah. And this is definitely very much giving me vibes of beginner guide. That was a while ago when I had that trip. A long time ago, in fact. How long ago was that? I'll refer to my powers in a second, but let's see. Hi, welcome to Morbius. This was sort of an exploration world. Alright. What do we have here? Not FDA approved. Brilliant. Well, it's good that I'm immortal. I can handle it. Good that I'm an anomalous being that can't be controlled. But when was that trip? Let me refer to my powers real quick. Sensing, beginners. Guide. That was, oh my. September of 2022. It's been over 2 years since I was there. Jesus Christ. God, it's been a while. Technically, probably longer. Michael, my old insane schedule. Oh yeah, your insane schedule, Orange, where you always uploaded videos for a while ahead of time, didn't you? Yep. Yep, indeed. Usually by quite a few months, so it's very likely it's almost been 3.
In simple terms, that's what mobius is. An unfinished idea.
Ceiling chairs and... Oh, I'm trapped here now. But not for long, okay. Weird liminal stuff. What the heck is that?
But if the idea was never finished, would you really be here now?
I'm gonna not follow the path.
I'll warn you right now, there's nothing really down that direction you're headed. Not sure why I ever made it like that, but I don't know what was going through my head back in October 2022.
That's a long time, you know. To be fair, it's been a long time since I had that adventure in Beginner's Guide, so it's been about the same amount of time. Weird coincidence. Yeah, again, a strange, odd coincidence. Yeah, Michael, it wasn't intended that way, but it is one of those cases of a strange and odd coincidence. God damn, why does this always happen, Orange? I don't know, Michael. Yeah, and it could just be cosmic coincidence, or maybe there is a God watching everything with a plan for us and stuff.
No, you wouldn't. But how did we get here?
Why are we
I'll tell you
here?
all about it.
Could be another way to phrase that. And what the? Door is there, but wait. Oh, that's weird.
Just stay with me for a while, and I promise you'll find out.
That's weird. Whoa, big cabin. Lamppost. Very much beginner's guide. Yes. Coded. But strange multiversal coincidence always makes me ask the question, you know, was I supposed to be here? Everything has already been planned out and playing out as accordingly. And yeah, this is definitely very much like the beginner's guide. But instead I'm in Morbius. And already asking questions like the start of red versus blue. God damn. This is gonna be an adventure, I can say for certain. This is exactly the sort of place I would end up.
So let's start with a question. Why was the disc called Madness? Before I answer that, I'll tell you this. I intend to tell you this story by splitting it off into different parts. Each has its own corresponding disc, date, and name, as you saw before. Starting off with Madness. Madness was actually the original name of Mobius. This was way back when I intended to make it simply a mindless walking simulator with really strange and abstract environments.
Illusions
By the way, right here you can go down whichever pathway you please.
of sterility. Depth of salvation. What the heck is sterility? I asked the same question, Michael. And it's literally sterility or sterile, like being sterile, like or something. Let me bring up again sterility. The quality or condition of being sterile. That's very odd. Yeah, indeed, Michael, it's a very odd word. Like, I honestly, you know, it was a word I didn't expect, so yeah. Hopefully that informs your decision making for this. Yeah, indeed. Well, you know, I'm beyond curious. I'll check it out. Just like me, Michael. Yeah, but then again, you could troll me. I know I technically don't have a free heart, as Timer would put it. At least the Timer businesses
It still kind of retains
done
that walking simulator
with
aspect
technically
today.
now.
Take that as you will in playing this world. But anyways, I showed these environments to a lot of people, and you know what? I got so much support. I had people giving me ideas. I had a lot of positive feedback. And it wasn't even that good of quality back then. I was only just learning how to make worlds.
I mean, this wall is of a pretty good quality, I would assume.
So over time, with that feedback and such, I just started pumping out more and more of these environments and putting them into this quote-unquote madness project with no real direction or sense of purpose of why I was doing it. They were just there to walk around in.
Sometimes there's no strict point. What? Just a big what? It's a big what? Not exactly gonna get me a key. This is definitely gonna be an interesting adventure.
Currently, you're in a sort of stripped-down version of the very first alpha of the Madness Project, which is actually currently public if you want to go and play that at some point.
What
But
the hell?
for a little bit, I'm just going to let you go on your own, and I will get back to you when we're ready to
only the
start the next
illusion of
section.
choice. Illusion of choice, no actual free will. But then again, that's very much similar to Beginner's Guide. Illusion of choice, but still a strict linear path to all of it. Oh, the shining city. Right. I can immediately tell this is gonna be one of those adventures. One that makes me think about my reality.
As promised, I'm back. You're currently approaching the very end of this part.
Alright.
But anyways, this is actually the last
Purple.
environment I ever made for the very first alpha, the quote-unquote Madness Project. Before the project started to hit its development hell phase, which unfortunately lasted for a whole 2 years. So for a while, you and I are gonna go look through a lot of those iterations that were made during the development hell phase. And I won't be able to include every single part of that phase because believe me, there is a lot to look at, a lot that happened during those 2 years. But I'll do my best to sum it up for you.
Alright.
So, let's go check that out, shall we?
Oh. Hang through the door. Puppets. Alright. Oh, yo, it's a DVD bounce. Yo. DVD bounce. Hit the corner. 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 Yeah. Let's go. Alright. Oh, the thing of all. There's more to it now. The red and versus blue. Puppets.
Mobius release date, June 20th, 2028.
That's long way in the future. And Mobius releases in this Mobius? I'm confused a little bit now. Puppets.
Okay. So, you've got a base, you've got something rudimentary, but still a good base to build off of. Now, where do you go from there?
This kind of looks like the
This
place
is
from
when you
the
go blank.
Evil Within.
Do me a favor, try to think of some sort of story for the levels I showed you. It's difficult, isn't it? I thought the same. So you might ask, why even add a story? Why not just make it a mindless walking simulator like how it already was? I very well could have, but I just couldn't stand the idea of it not having any meaning. I don't know if you've been to any of my other worlds on this platform, but 9 times out of 10, they have some sort of symbolism hidden within them. And that symbolism was really only ever placed there for me.
Alright.
I wanted to expand that symbolism into something more memorable and impactful for people other than myself. But how do I tell a meaningful story? I still don't even know how.
Alright, yeah.
So you know what? Let's just keep adding to what we already have.
That's fair. I'm sure my career has the same struggles.
You've already been here before. Same environment, new, strange changes. That became a trend for the entirety of the rest of development of Mobius, constantly backtracking to something I had made in the past and altering it slightly, or even in some cases just straight up removing it simply because I didn't like it anymore.
Big hole. Into the hole. Weird.
I'm not going to comment on this area. Not yet. I probably won't. Just keep moving.
What the? Alright, okay, big, lot of stuff. Lot of things. God damn. This is a lot. But then again, there's some things that are a lot more lots. Hey, Orange, didn't you finally get to the end of Evangelion? Yes, indeed, Michael. Finally completed.
For the next few iterations of Mobius, I really wanted it to be heavily puzzle-oriented. You can kind of see that idea starting to show itself with that key you just got. So I'm going to take a minute to talk about a semi-obscure piece of media.
Alright.
There's this mod for Doom called My House.
That's,
Yes, I'm going to go into detail talking about
I don't
a
think
fucking Doom
that's
mod in my VR
obscure.
chat story world. So anyways, it's this whole ARG where you explore a recreation of a dead guy's house within Doom. And as you progress, things start to twist and contort, and it takes you on this really wild journey.
I know, I was there.
I was about halfway through development of Mobius, or at least this iteration, when it came out. I saw it, and I thought it was really cool. So I wanted to make something like it myself. So, being me in my search of whatever I was trying to do with this world, I tried to integrate similar concepts into Mobius. Now, instead of walking through a bunch of environments, you had to find a key or decode Morse code or something to get to the end. A
Morse
lot of VR
code?
chat puzzle worlds really
Oh,
like
I'm
Morse code. Have
rusty
you ever
on
noticed
that.
that? Anyways. It worked for the time being.
I'm rusty on my Morse code. Had to learn it as for MTF stuff, but I haven't had to use it in probably years. Definitely
Another sort of
not since
philosophy
the
that
reformation of the
game/mod introduced me to
Foundation.
was always returning to a specific place, finding
I
new things
think.
every time. Something new out of place, or something previously impossible. Progression that
But then
always
again,
roots back to
maybe
the
on
start.
one of my adventures. It's hard to remember. It's very hard to remember. Alright. There's definitely some weird and odd things here. But then again, I'm used to weird and odd.
This is actually where this chapter ends, but since I have to tell you this story in chronological order, we're going to have to wait a little bit before I can show you what one of those puzzle-focused iterations look like.
Alright.
The next chapter is gonna be a little bit more bittersweet than any other. I'll see you there.
Alright. Definitely can see a lot of things. Can be interesting. Ace of clubs. Alright. North Star. Alrighty then.
Why?
Why?
Because I enjoy being around you. That's why.
Okay.
I'm gonna take sort of a detour with this
July.
chapter.
Birth
It'll
month.
make sense later. I know that the last chapter was pretty short. This one is gonna be pretty short too.
I don't mind shorts.
Can you see the stars?
Adventures will be adventures
Who am I
no
kidding? Of
matter
course.
length.
You know, someone once told me that the very first star you see in the sky at night is a past loved one looking down on you.
Interesting.
I thought that was so beautiful. When I was told that, it was the first time I had cried in a while.
I've never
From
heard
that
that
night on, when I
saying.
was told that, the stars never looked the same to me. They had been given such a beautiful new meaning.
That is quite a nice meaning. Past loved ones, past friends and families. Maybe that's why the realm of dead, when it was all like stars in the sky, like I could sense in a way those stars there were souls of people. But does that mean even here? Of course. Stars are souls, almost. As long as stars keep burning brightly, there'll be souls to the world. But it does make you fear what happens when all is left is darkness. When every star is turned to a black hole, and the black holes even, eventually gravitate to each other to cancel each other out in a giant time rift. I don't know. Welcome to Oklahoma.
But to me, nothing was as beautiful as one star I saw that night.
I like that saying. I like the hope that those stars might contain the souls of my friends.
It guides you, doesn't it? It shines so uniquely and so beautifully. Why wouldn't it?
The souls of my friends and family, those I've lost so far, and those I still might lose before the end. God damn. God, I've lost too many. Oh, it feels like
Right here.
if that is the case, I feel like almost every star would be one of my friends and
There's the story
family.
I was looking for.
Because that's just how many I've lost in the war against the living darkness. And as all my enemies into stability. So like self-stability. North Star shine true. Interesting when space gets revered in color.
all a metaphor for everything that's happened in this past like year to me, right?
Alright.
Now that we've got that somber yet necessary chapter out of the way, I can show you what one of those puzzle-focused versions look like.
Alright.
This one does its own narration, so I'll just let you go on your own for a bit.
Alright. Disappointing. Ah, disappointing. Oh. Alright. Blue and green voices. Blue and green. Like my different eye colors. And isn't it also blue and green in Minecraft? Yes, that's a bit of a odd coincidence. Because yeah, again, if I transform to my forms, blue eyes, and green. What's this? Oh. But it's blue and green. Two colors that make me me. I mean, it's even in, like, where is it? It's my other form. Build the bridge. It's in my, like, anime girl form as I adopt it. The many forms I can freely possess. I mean, I can be my brother, like, have so many forms. Can be my son, can be so many. But they're all gone. So many gone. Alright. Oh boy, I'm gonna be doing this again and again for a bit. These pieces are small yet become big.
I know that this is a strange place to interject, but this is actually where this part ends. I never made it farther into development of this version past this part. What you just played was the initial version of this inner stability tagline. I tried to demonstrate a metaphor here, the feeling of constantly going back and forth, but ultimately getting nowhere.
I think
A
that
false sense of fulfillment. But then
works
you found a
out.
loophole. You escaped the cycle. Then where would you go? Well, I couldn't tell you because that's actually where I stopped development of this version, like I said. In which I scrapped in favor of a new version that was actually more true to that very first version that you played.
Alright.
So you can either keep up this infinite cycle of building bridges or go up that bridge that just appeared to move on to the next part.
Let's do that. I'd rather have an infinite cycle. More so, infinite spiral. Alright. Interstability. Back at the beginning. In a way.
Welcome to my project Mobius. My name is Jack, and I'm the creator of this map, and you'll probably find my voice scattered across this world. This project has been in development for roughly 2 years now. I welcome you to explore my work. However, there is one promise you must make before entering. It doesn't really apply if you don't know me directly, and that promise is that you do not speak of this world to me.
Alright. Do not speak. Alright, I guess I agree. Interesting. Very starry door, filled with all the colors of the rainbow, the living elements itself.
Hey, I'm gonna cut in real quick just to say that you're absolutely free to talk to me about the world. That was just a revival of an old intro sequence, and, yeah. Okay, bye-bye.
Alright. I'm back here. Oh, secret stuff. Alright. There's a person here. Oh, that's weird. Very odd. Mitchell and Co. Funeral Service. Alright. Mitchell. I'm Michael. Yeah, and people coincidentally named similarly. Alright. Alright. My music. The music is alright. My necessities. Well, for a more being, it's less technically than an average person, but sometimes more given the situation. It's complicated. Alright. Opening up the door. Blue key. What? Doom? Am I being doomed? Again? Anyway, looks like I'm gonna have to find a key. Oh, hi, sir. Oh, a key into reality. At least I know relatively where the hidden messages are. By the coloration of the things. Oh, there's a key here. I can't take both very easily. I have to transfer one at a time, like a conveyor belt. Not really intended for those that can only use one. Maybe, just maybe, can find it on my own. Right. Can't see what's here if don't have camera. Hope I'm not missing anything too crucial. I can head back. Oh, and there's number one. Guess I missed that earlier. Oh, I don't know. It's hard. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna need a card. An exit. Oh, and a card. Brilliant. Not exiting that way though yet. Ah, more hidden things. Ah, multiple keys. Includes. Wait. One's right over here. Yes. Oh, camera is here. Let's see. All the rooms with chairs. There's chair rooms here. Yep. What am I even doing? Sometimes that's a question we all ask ourselves. What are we even doing? Oh, the keys. Ah, right here. Brilliant. Where is that camera thing from? Weird. Oh, this again. going this way. I don't think this will result in anything this time. Going to the same places, but things are changing. As he said, aeration on the old. That's one of these things. Is there any particular reason to do all these? There's hole, but there's also door. I'm kinda interested by hole more. Hole, 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 hole. Yes, I feel that my ability ends merely at hanging them. There's a lot of things. Write a story. Oh, and a bunch of numbers. Or a cryptic story. Still find meaning to it. Meaningless yet meaningful. Yep. Delusion noise. I'm not even saying if I'm saying things right. I'm lost in the brain. I'm sure my critic would feel the same way. Alright. Lots of things. The stars again. Oh. Well, that's broken. Right. Where from here? Uh, hello? Oh, back here. Violets are blue and roses are red. Living like this, we were already dead. Burn it, burn it, burn it. No, yeah. Huh. Fitting. Yes. Good timing, I guess. Relatively so.
Hey, Mom, I'm going out on a walk. I'll be back in a little bit.
Leave this place. Okay, I guess I gotta leave this place. You wanna get rid of me that badly? I'll be gone. I'll leave your house. Not like it's my house. No, yeah.
There came a point where I felt really lost. I couldn't drive myself anymore. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know what to
Oh,
do. Losing something important is hard to stomach.
yeah.
Everyone finds that out the hard way.
I've lost important things to me. And I know that's relatively the same for my
The
creator.
stars weren't out that night. I remember I simply put on my coat and just walked aimlessly for hours. I looked at Christmas decorations, I laid down in a field. I did everything I could just to distract myself.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I always felt ashamed of myself for things I had no control over. I felt ashamed for the ways I acted when, in reality, I had done nothing wrong. Some kind of guilt always beat down on me, a guilt that had absolutely no place in my mind.
I can definitely
Self-destructive is how I would
understand.
describe it. I wish I wasn't that way. I wish I wasn't so dependent.
Definitely the same.
I fall in love, and I don't fall out. It's a horrible pit to be trapped in. I hate love. I wish I could learn to love it. But I'd hate that too, because it would be all too different from how I learned it the first time.
Yeah. God. Oh, we just stuck in
Imagine
hell.
how I wish you have people there that make you feel at home, but it isn't home. In a way, I feel that both of us knew exactly how that felt.
Yeah. Well, in this case, all three. I would feel.
But then the clouds started to go away. There it was, back in the sky again. And just like that, the next few months was the loveliest time of my life.
Con blur. Blur? That definitely was capitalized, like Detective Blur, July. Yeah, again, birth month. But I only have that as my birth month thanks to Orange.
Hey man, how's it been going? Everything's great, man. We're picking her up from the airport in a couple hours.
Pick her up.
Are you excited? Of course I am. I better see some photos, man.
Alright. Girlfriend? Fiance? Something like that, maybe? I don't know.
Flight 924 now arriving.
Alright. Pink. Alright. Ryan. Through the city. What awaits me? In the sea of pink, the living pink. The rarest, yet most important element at times. A sea of blue and pink. And what a nice aquarium. God. Life is a crazy journey. No matter what. Indeed, Michael. Indeed. It's filled with, chaos, love, hate, misery, surprise, joy, sadness, happiness, fear, and fun, and just a fury of everything. It's just yeah, it's just wordless. Sea of yellow sharks. I wonder who could be here. Michael, you know I'm always lingering around. I knew you would be here. I guess it only makes sense. Ain't the multiverse thing, even though it's hidden by sunglasses. What lays underneath are yellow eyes. I mean, it's hard to see, but there we are. Breaking reality for that showcase. Yep. But then again, what is reality? Then what we make of it? Yes.
It was all
Indeed.
Flight 427 now departing.
Anyway, I'll let you back in control. Yep.
But then,
Nice to see you again, Velena.
just as quickly as it came, it was gone again.
Yep, just as Velena returns back into death. Kiss the plants goodbye. Hell is real. God damn. Hell is reality.
I just wanted to call and hear your voice again.
Man. Life sucks. No matter who or where you are. I mean, like, you're in reality orange and I'm here in a world that you made. But nonetheless, both are equally valid and both have pain and destruction, but also beauty and life. Vion Roads. Supernova.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone,
Nice
please
to know
record your
ya.
message.
Could you please stay? Just for a little longer.
And now here you are, directionless once again. What now? What is Mobius?
Yeah.
What will it be, and what can it be? What
What
could
can
it be
the
with
world
nothing
be?
left in the sky to lead me? No North Star to follow. It's fitting, isn't it? A Mobius strip is an infinite loop. I was in a loop. There was a chapter called Inner Stability earlier on in this world. For a while, it was the running tagline. It was called Mobius Inner Stability. That
Yeah.
whole version was trying to explore what that word meant. What defines inner stability? Because, in all honesty, I made the word up. That's what it told you. You read it yourself. But now that we're past that, I can explain it to you here. The word inner stability, defined by me, was basically just codependence and the necessity of breaking it. I'm sure there's a word out there for it, but I needed an interesting tagline. So
Yeah.
the word inner stability was born. I wanted to break free from my dependency, but it was what kept me going in the first place. A really unfortunate loop.
I mean, it could also be referred to as inner stability, or self stability. The stability in one's own self. To be strong even when you're alone. Even though it feels like,
Mobius was ever weighing down
you
on me.
know, there's
wanted
the
to make
need of
something meaningful.
others. Which is
I
true, like,
chased what
you
made it
can't just
meaningful
be
to me, but
alone in
In
life,
the end, I couldn't reach it.
but not everything lasts
I can't
forever.
keep dwelling on it. I can't let Mobius keep drilling this hole into me.
I'll
For one
keep
last time,
losing friends,
there it
but I
was.
have to be strong.
It wasn't the same anymore, but there nonetheless.
Yes, the same goes for my creator. Have to be strong despite it all.
One last time, I could follow it. This time, in its light, all I saw was echoes of everything we had built together, and beside it, the ruins of our own. The light that once illuminated them, now directed elsewhere. Even in that absence, I could still see those ruins. It pained me to see that it was now meaningless and left aside. The things that once made me happy, I began to resent. I had never felt greater pain, greater unease.
Yeah, not great to
Though,
see the
if not for this brief
ruins.
period, we wouldn't be here. Its light wasn't the same, and I know it never will be again, no matter my miss. So, the answer truly was? The story wrote itself. By taking everything it took to get here, packing it nice and neatly into one package to represent everything it was and everything it ever could have been, would be the perfect kiss goodbye to itself.
Yeah. Now what's going on? It gets destroyed.
As we said goodbye for the last time, I knew I had to start being my own light. Those words are a lot easier said than done.
Yeah.
So I'll just hope I can trust myself in this. The same I once did with my North Star. But I guess in the end, I
And
really
with
did find
my
story.
own star.
Finally, I told it to you. Directly and completely. And maybe, just maybe, I will finally find my peace in this project.
My own star's gone. The main. My shooting star. Upload mobius. Yes.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
Back to beginning. Mobius. We all have our own cycles, but we'll break them in the end. To be in my own light. It's great, and I'm happy that you're content. Damn, brutal. But, you know, sometimes it has to be said. Like, a goddamn, like, fuck all. Weird die hunt, swear. But maybe one day. I don't know. Man. What a journey. Man, it's definitely been a wild ride. Hopefully soon enough, I think I'll be breaking my own loop.
Yo, this is the last voice line I'm recording for this map. And it's kind of just me yapping about the project itself. Kind of just like a wrapping up kind of message to everybody. And mainly to the people who made this possible, who are all on the wall over there. You can see them.
A lot of people made this possible, I'm assuming.
To have all of you wonderful people with me throughout this, not only this experience, but everything it led from. This map tells a very somber story, ups and downs, all over the fucking place. And
Yeah,
some of the people, most of the people on that list are people that helped me through it, and I can't
ups
express
and
how
downs of life, and it's how it always goes.
and for supporting me in this journey of this project. It's truly been a great experience, at least the development of this final version. Not so much the other versions that you just played through. But I also want to say thank you to everyone who took the time out of their day to play this. And I know it's a story that's kind of centered around me, and some people might have gotten bored and fucking left already. I don't blame you. We're hitting a really niche audience here, people who kind of just wanted to hear me yap for probably, I'm thinking, an hour or more. If you completed it in less than
It's
that time,
been, let me sense
Jesus Christ.
how long I've been here. Hour and a
yeah.
half.
Just I'm struggling with the words. I guess I don't have anything else to say. Thank you for being here. Thank you for playing. Thank you for everything. And I hope this map reached you in some way. I hope you enjoyed it. I put a lot of work into it, and yeah.
It reached me, I think, at a real critical point. Do you say the same, Orange? Yes. Michael, I say the same. Same though, I kind of was distracted when I was here the first time. When were you here the first time? Oh, New Year's Eve. Directly, just before New Year's. Oh, that's kinda funnily fitting. Indeed, Michael, indeed. It's definitely good that get to see it properly through now. But yeah. Anyway, you got another message to go through. Yes, it seems so. Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello and welcome to your new fucking job at the new and improved Mobius by Church Dot.
I'm here to talk to you through things of your first playthrough here and help you mentally prepare yourself for the crazy motherfuckers that come along with this job. Now, I want you to forget anything about what you've heard about the previous world. You know, some people still have obsessive tendencies towards those worlds. Those worlds were kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I assure you, Church Dot is committed to give us an amazing experience and above all, quality. He spent a long time with this idea, making it about his life, and he even got some of his friends to voice in it. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, it's mostly a serious experience, much like the beginner's guide. So it can hurt your heart from a mile away. Hell, we should be paying him for his work. With that being said, no new world is without its kinks. You're only the 15th person to explore this place. The first guy complained about the world trying to influence him, but we moved him away for voice acting, so hey, lucky you, right? He might have expressed concerns that some of the
15,
walls
that
tried to
doesn't
trap him,
seem
and the voices
accurate.
in his head seem to be growing louder. While the dev doesn't seem to have an explanation for this, we assume it's because
Maybe
that guy is
for
chronically
closer for
online.
Orange, but
So when he's alone in
probably
world, he
not for
starts to lose it
me.
a little. In this case, he starts to imagine the voice actually having conversations with him. We have a temporary solution to this, however, and that's by putting subtitles so that you are aware that it's not an actual conversation, but just a part of the experience.
Yeah, definitely not the 15th.
As you might see, with the new modern type of church's world, is that there's not too much to interact with between rooms.
I'm
But
the
hey, you can take pretty pictures in the
40,000.
world, so don't worry about being bored. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Play through the world, avoid excessive freaks, and stare at subtitles if you have to. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you
Orange,
next time.
I have no idea. I can't tell for him. Yeah, I would have to find out myself, I suppose. Yeah. Anything over here? Nope. Then there's this. Debug stuff. Lots of things. Well, I'm not gonna mess with any buttons. I guess this journey's complete. Journey is finalized. Wow, interesting journey. I think it now gives me hope for the future. That I'll break the cycle. I'll be independent, even if I'm on my own. Yep, same. Michael. As we're both taking the same steps to now really be back, on our arms again. Like, doing things so seems to be how things go for us both. Yeah, Orange. I wish it wasn't that way, but it's how it keeps going. Yep, Michael. Indeed. I guess, it's, time for you to just teleport. I feel like you do. And I'll be close by. I'm sure you will be, Orange. Either way, I guess, yeah. Bye for now, Michael. Bye, Orange. It's time to teleport out of here. God damn.